I thought I'd make a couple points here when you're scraping architectural areas like this. Okay, first of all, you see this is already broke here. And again, it's one of those places they put a wooden ring on. So you want to be gentle. You want to just be gentle about scraping that, because what can happen is you scrape hard, you're going to end up taking a piece of wood out and then you'll lose it. And if you get it, I mean, you can caulk it back in, but chances are it's going to fall or something like that, and you're not going to get your hands on it. So be gentle, and then I'm caulking this top and bottom sides over the nail hole to hold it. If you try to put another nail in, you're most likely going to split it. So really, I think caulking is enough. Now another thing with architectural stuff like this, most likely they did not have a lift. Last time this was painted, I don't even know when it was, but it wasn't me. I know about 40 years ago I painted a bunch of this house, but I did not have a ladder to go up into the peaks. We did do one side into the peak. It was very difficult and kind of scary, and I did not go up on it. Somebody else did. I held the ladder. The owner at the time did. So here's another thing about scraping. So you see this, see right here? It's a drip. And it's kind of hard. So if you take the scraper and tap it, it'll chip off. Now you say, well, why? It doesn't really matter, right? But it does matter, because next time you paint, it's going to get bigger and bigger. And remember, 40 years from now when they're painting, you're going to get blamed for those drips. You're going to be the painter who wasn't careful and left it drip all over. So I don't want to be that painter. So I just chip them off with the scraper, just tap them. Not too hard, you don't want to break any wood off, but those will come off pretty easy. And then it's good to clean out these joints here, so the scraper or the little spade works pretty good. So I guess the bottom line is be gentle, take off the drips. Right here, there's another drip. Take them off so you don't get buildup, and it just doesn't look good, it doesn't look professional. And sometimes, like right here, this looks like a drip to me. Sometimes you take the hammer and just tap that, and it'll chip right off. These are good spots for drips too, like right here is one. So again, just tap it. You don't want to hit it hard, because you're going to break a piece of the wood off. Because the grain might be going like this, it might be going like that, and that piece will just come right off. So be careful, take off any drips, and then when you're redoing it, try to avoid those drips. You always check back when you're painting and priming, look for those drips and take them off. Okay, so be gentle. We're way up in the peak now. I'm going to go in more, but for right now, we're pretty close. And you can see we're a long ways up in the air. But nice breeze, really nice up here. I do have protection on, but the bees have been totally staying away from me. Okay, they may not stay away when I get up in there though, who knows.